Have you ever heard that you shouldn't muddle your mint too hard because it's going to make your drink bitter? That statement's all over the internet, but to me there's something that just seems off about it. So I'm going to test out if that's true or not. I'm going to make 3 different mojitos with 3 different methods of muddling to see if it makes a difference and if one's better than the other or if it doesn't even matter. The first one, I'm going to muddle the mint in the glass gently, as is suggested. The second, I'm going to muddle the crap out of it. And then the third one, I'm just going to shake the mint with all the ingredients in a shaker. After the drinks are all made, I will blind taste test them, and we'll have some actual side-by-side evidence of what's better. I used a millimeter scale to make 3 different piles of mint leaves, all the exact same weight, and generally the same mix of small and large leaves. So there shouldn't be any difference between the mint. It's off my own plant. So let's start with a gentle muddling. The recipe will be 2 ounces of rum, 3/4 ounce lime juice, and 3/4 ounce rich syrup with 2 ounces of club soda. I'm going to muddle with the 3/4 ounce of rich syrup. So this one is gently muddled. This next one, I'm gonna just muddle it to shreds. Now we'll add the lime juice, freshly squeezed in a graduated cylinder because this is serious science. 3/4 ounce. And for the rum, I will use Planeray 3 stars. So far, this has been my favorite rum for a mojito. I have tried other rums that I like more than this, but in the mojito, they just don't do as good. 2 ounces of rum in each. I'm gonna set these aside for now. They're both just room temperature ingredients, and I'm going to bust out my shaker. Just going to drop the mint leaves in there and add all the ingredients. And I'm going to set this one aside. Now normally this wouldn't be done, but I'm going to fine strain out the mint leaves. So this is an even test. All right, I got my 2 mojitos, and the one I muddled hard is just slightly more green. Now I'm going to shake my other mojito. I'll fine strain this one in. This one's gonna be diluted more, but the dilution should come to equal once I put ice into the others and stir it. And I have crushed ice, or cracked ice. I'm going to fill them, leave a little bit of room. The warm ones are gonna need more ice. Right about there. And I'll stir these 2, get them chilled, diluted. Nice and cold, so they'll be equal to the shaken one. All right, now they are equal levels. All that's left is to add 2 ounces of club soda. Let's see if I could get exactly 2 ounces in. There we go. Give them a quick mix. I'm not gonna garnish these because this is not a test of making it pretty or smell good. I'm going to be going off purely taste. I am going to mark these with some sticky notes. I will have someone else mix them up, stick them in here with a straw, and then I'll taste them blind. Now I don't know which one is which. I'm just gonna start tasting them from this side. Delicious mojito. I would say there is very slight bitterness in there, but that could just be the rum and mint in general. It doesn't taste bitter to me. Gotta compare it to another. So similar. I don't know if there's a difference yet. Let me taste the last. This last one, maybe it's slightly more minty. Some people say if you muddle it too much, it'll taste grassy. I haven't tasted anything grassy. I'm gonna drink these things down before I can tell a difference. This middle one, I'm liking the middle one the best. It tastes the most refreshing for some reason. These ones are slightly too minty on the sides. And the middle one that tastes refreshing, does taste slightly less bitter and just slightly less minty, more maybe watered down. I wonder if that's the shaken one, but I like it the best. The other two are very similar. I would say if anyone is the most bitter, it's the first one. But I mean, it's such a slight difference. Even the middle one is such a slight difference from the outside too. My favorite middle, second favorite here, and worst here. And if I was to give them a score out of 100, just saying a middle was 90, I would give this a 88 and this an 87. They're that close on the scale of how good they are. It could just be in my mind too. It's because it's that similar. So I'm going to reveal to myself the favorite one. Okay, so it is the gently muddled, and the second favorite, shaken. The worst is the hard muddled. So I'm kind of surprising myself because I did like the gently muddled one, but that's because it was less minty. It could just be that I used too much mint, or maybe I would like it a longer drink, a bigger glass, maybe add 3 or 4 ounces of the club soda, and I think that would make it even better to me. All this is saying to me is how hard you muddle it is how much mint flavor you're gonna get out of it. I could say the hard muddled one was more bitter, but the mint itself is just slightly bitter. What I gotta say, the conclusion is, if you want your mint to go farther, use less of it, but muddle it more. But really, I'm still a fan of the shaken version. It's just so much easier. Just stick it in a shaker, shake it all together, and dump it in some ice. That is still my favorite version of making it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.